Many South Asian women have trouble finding the right concealer for their skin tone, when in fact it's not about finding one universal color, but addressing various problem areas on the face with different colors of concealer. So on today's beauty episode of ANOKHI Daily Spotlight TV, we're going to look at 3 areas of concern that South Asian women experience, and I'm going to show you how to conceal them. Before we start addressing the various areas of concern on the face, one quick tip is to apply your foundation before your concealer. This way we can minimize any kind of problem area with the foundation and really go in for some heavy duty work with the concealer. Concealer is generally thicker, so I prefer to use less. We all have acne scarring or small areas of discoloration. So the way that we want to conceal these areas is by using a very potent concealer that's thick. Nothing liquid, nothing that will run, and really tackle these areas with an eyeliner brush. Take a little bit of the product, apply it on the scar or discoloration, and really just pat it in. And blend out this product with your finger. You want to make sure that it looks natural, so you don't want it to be stark and spotty in one area. And lastly, to top it off, pat it off with some translucent powder to keep it in place. The concealer that I used on our model today was Vasanthi Wonders of the World Concealer in 02. You can also use the M.A.C Studio Sculpt Concealer as well, which comes in many different shades. What I love about both these products is that they stay in place and they don't move. The good news is that you can get rid of these under eye circles just by using a salmon colored concealer. So the reason that I actually recommend using a salmon colored concealer is that it neutralizes the darkness that South Asian women tend to experience, which is usually a combination of blues or browns underneath the eyes. I recommend using a real hair flat brush just because it covers a lot of the under eye area and also helps drag down the product. All you have to do is use a flat brush, pat the concealer over your circles, make sure you blend this into the rest of the face. You don't want just a patch or a ring of thick under eye concealer. So to make it look natural, almost kind of create a triangle to the rest of your face so that the concealer actually blends in naturally with your skin tone. And lastly, to top it off, pat it off with some translucent powder to keep it in place. So one of my favorite under eye concealers is actually the Clinique All About Eyes Concealer. I mixed these 2 shades for our model, which created a beautiful salmon color. 2 other awesome products are actually the Vasanthi Wonders of the World Concealer. You get them in 2 different shades, and also the Giorgio Armani Master Corrector in 2. All of these colors are salmon color, and they provide the thick coverage that you need under the eye to really get rid of those under eye circles. So the last problem area that we will address today is actually the chin and upper lip area, where many South Asian women do experience darkness, usually due to threading and waxing. My goal is to really lighten and brighten the area versus providing full coverage, which can make the chin area only look very cakey. So what I recommend is using a salmon colored concealer or a concealer with a little bit of orange that will help neutralize this darkness. I actually apply it with a sponge, and I just pat it in to the area and blend it into the rest of the face for a flawless finish. So my go-to product is actually the Select Cover-Up in NC45 or NC42 on South Asian skin. It works flawlessly. For more on our show, visit us at anokhimedia.com or our YouTube channel, and don't forget to interact with us on Facebook and Twitter.